Please. Hi guys, it's Alexi Balian here. I'm going to start up my little texturing activity with you guys, my grade 10s here. The goal is to get to this, okay? From a cylinder, take the polygons apart, and then this is really introductory method of texturing, okay? We're going to use that for our furniture design. But what's really cool is, if you look at the textures here, it's pretty cool. If I render this, let's see, boom. Second clapper. You see that the materials are looking pretty awesome in here. And I have this at pretty high resolution without a bump. You guys will know what that means eventually. Okay, so let me just go a new one. I'm going to just start from scratch. I'll just hide everything here. Just come over here and select all of this. Control H to hide it. Say bye-bye. And the things we did in class the last 2 days, create a cube. And we know the cube's 1 by 1, so on the Y, I'm just going to go up 0.5. Done. Create a cylinder. And the height of the cylinder is 2, so on the Y, I'll just go up 1. Boom, that's there. And W across. As soon as you select anything, you'll have the coordinates over here relatively, like the channel box has the X, Y, Z. And then the polycube, as you know, it's 1 by 1, no divisions, which is segments in 3ds Max or subdivisions. This one, I'm going to change it to 3 on the subdivision over here, where the height is 3, just for fun. Okay, and we want a texture. You guys know that as soon as I select something, I can right-click, for example, assign new material. This is all, you guys all know this, Lambert. And if I change the color, for example, here, pop it red, and bingo, it's all red. Okay, so what we want to do is take this to the next level and apply materials on it, right? So there's a number of ways of doing this, and I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible. This is a grade 10 class. Boom. I'm going to select this one, and again, let's do a couple things, okay? What I want to do is take each ring of polygons apart, each kind of rows, you could say. Right-click, face. Select on the face, double-click holding shift, the whole ring is selected, right? Again, click once, double-click holding shift, the whole ring is selected. So what I want to do is come to Mesh. Make sure you're in Polygon, okay? This is important. I'm using Service Pack 5 here with my 2015, so always keep that updated. What I want to do here is go to Mesh and extra, read all about it, extract. Okay, this is a way to remember. If I spin around, you will see that this is not linked to this at this point, okay? So if I press W for move, see ya, Gonski, okay? So that kind of moves. Let's do this one as well. Click once, double click with shift, the whole ring is selected, so we go to Mesh, extract, done. And then we can slide, ooh, don't do that, don't scale that. And I'll do this one as well, boom once, double click, and if I press G, it does the same thing. So I'll just keep repeating myself without hotkeys. Okay, all 3 are done, awesome. Okay, stay in object mode, and always save as, okay? Command Shift S or Control Shift S on a Windows station. Let's just call this texture 104. This is actually 101, really. All right, so cool. What I'm going to do right now, since all these, faces are selected, because it is in object mode right now. Okay, what I want to do is also remember, this is an important one, guys. I hope you remember this. I want you to delete the history. Check this out. Look at all the things that this little ring has of polygons. All these little things that happen. So I want you to remember this, okay? Edit, delete by type history, and watch to the right what happens when that happens. Boom. And nothing really happened. Let's try that again, Balian. Okay, let me just center the pivot for a second. Okay, what's going on here? Edit, delete by type histoire. Oh, good, did it. Okay, edit, again, delete by type history. See, it's all cleaning up, right? That's kind of cool. Let's do this one too. Edit, delete by type history. Gonski. All right, so we'll take the first one, and I'm going to go to create UVs. Edit UVs and UV texture editor. So edit UV, again, we're under polygons. Edit UV, come down, and watch what comes up. Okay, this is cool. Now, these are all the faces within an XY coordinate. Okay, 0 to 1 within the Cartesian grid here, in here. So what's happening here is what I'm going to try to do is trying to bring this over here and watch in relation. So if I right-click here, select face, watch how this is lit up. So that's that face, this one, and so on and so on. Kind of cool, right? So one of the things you want to do here, if you just press W to move, This is kind of scary stuff here. What I'm going to do, maybe I'll back up for a second, click on Object, and I'm going to right-click and assign new material. Okay, Lambert, like before, and come over here, skip the color, go to the little checker, and let's get a file going. Okay, the folder, and I gave you guys this wood texture, which is really cool. If you click once, you'll see everything to the right. We're going to use that for the cube, okay? But for now, I'm going to take this one, hardwood floor, okay? So check this out. So that comes in, and here, nothing's happening, which is okay. The key, folks, is if you want to see anything to react in a way, you basically need to select something. See here? Control A. I'm in the Lambert zone. So where is that? Look at that. Boom. If you don't see the texture, there. If you don't see a texture here, it means you haven't pressed 6. Okay, so if you're in 5 mode, 6, 5, 6. 4 is wireframe, 4, 5, 6. Kind of cool. All right, so that's nice. So what I want to do right off the bat here is I want to select all these, right-click, and go to UV. Now watch, if I do a Marquee Select now, watch what happens. You know, cool. Watch the effect. That's pretty outstanding, okay? So all these vertices are being selected. What I'm going to do now is collectively is just press R for scale, and let's just expand it this way. Look how cool that is. And then W, as you know, the move tool. That's pretty awesome. That's looking a lot better already. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right, so I'm just going to repeat this a few more times so we get the same pattern to work. Okay, so down here, I'm going to go into Face Object Mode. Here's selected. And again, look, nothing here. And this time, again, same thing. Let's go to File, and pick out a file, and let's get a different one. This time, I love this one. Or that, nah, let's do this one for now. Okay, woo, ew. Okay, let's assign new material right off the bat for the bottom here. And that'll go away, cool. Okay, so, and you assign new material, Lambert, and everyone will have a different one. So we're going to work with this guy here. Again, edit UVs, UV texture editor. Awesome. Comes in here. Now check this out. So what we'll do now, I'm going to do something different here. I'm going to select all these, press R, nothing happening. So remember, right click, UV, kick it in gear, okay? And then here we go. And E for rotate, for example, if I just rotate, right, that's pretty cool. And W to move. So this is it. So what I may want to do is just having fun with this actually. I want to just rotate it back, E, and just go this way. Actually, they're all like facing different angles. So anyway, this is pretty cool. And why don't I scale it up a bit and then see what I'm picking up. Kind of cool. This is picking up basically a couple textures. I spin around here. I'm holding Option, middle, scroll, and now I'm spinning around just to see what else I have. It's kind of nice, eh? Yeah. All right, so that's cool. I mean, that's working for me, okay? And I'm going to get out of this. Now I'm going to jump over. Again, you guys get where I'm at. I'm going to try to speed this up. I'm going to go to the cube now, and let's put on 6 different faces, okay? Now, you see how it's red? Come in here. Let's go to File, Folder. And I think there's one with 6 faces. Perfect, right here. This is awesome. Now, notice how this is working. What we want is each one of these textures to be on one face. So we kind of lucked out here. Okay, cool. Over there, boom, boom, boom. It's all over the place, right? No problem. So let's try this here. Edit UV, UV texture editor. Same methods, guys. That's what I love. Okay, so what I want to do now is I actually take this apart. And this is 2015. I'm kind of lost in terms of where things used to be. So why don't I just right-click on this and go to UV. Select all these guys. And W, always stay in Move tool. Pardon me. Here we go. So notice the changes that are happening in real time here. So what I'm going to do maybe is just right-click, go to Polygon, and where is that? Cut UV edges. Okay, so what's going to happen here? If I go to Face, Factory, and then W, you're over here. Click on this one, move it up, done. This one, move it over here, and just do one at a time, okay? It's a labor of love. Just got to take your time, appreciate what you're doing because the results are outstanding. This is also going to help our game club as well, guys. Okay, so I'm going to right click again, go to UV, and check this out. I can come in here, slide it over there. Notice how it's a factor. Let's just go to Face for a second. Which one is it? That one. Okay, cool. So I can see this right away. So now I'm going to right click here, go to UV, select the V's, the vertex, the vertices, and so on. So that's pretty cool. Check out the range here. 1, 2, like that. And what you want to do is you maybe want to just bring it inside the area so we don't overlap with anything else. So that's cool. Okay, so you get where I'm going. I'll just press R just a little faster here. Like that. W. And that's pretty cool. I think I'll take the knot here. Looks nice. Let's find it, shall we? Okay, it's probably, let me guess. I'm going to go to Object here. It's probably underneath. E, spin around. Where are you, buddy? Command Z. Why don't I just do this? Right click, face, and it'll tell me where you are. Underneath, it says I thought. Yeah, so I'll just Control H, got back to the floor for a second. Click, Control H, dot. So what I'll do right now is I'll select it, everything comes back, right? So again, I think this is pretty cool. You guys get what I'm doing. W quickly here, move it up. And that's good enough, and you can come over here and move this over if you want, done, and so on. Okay, so they're all in the right area. So what I'm going to do is close this, and I don't know how many minutes this has been. It's probably a long tutorial. I'll just put a new floor in, and Control A, come down. I think it has an automatic texture on it, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's do this, 50. Oh boy, that's pretty awesome, but we don't want that. Assign new material. Let's go to Lambert. That's it. There you go. Okay, and then just go to Control A. I don't like those segments because we're not going to apply anything. Okay, so let's look at this now. You, my friend, object mode. Click and leave that one. Nice. Okay, so we're here. Again, I didn't even texture those intentionally yet. So for this one, I think we're pretty good. And if I just click on, I already put in a mental ray light in here. Let's see if it's still active. Oh, it's kind of hidden. Look at that. Nice. Floating cube. Let me just go to, just come in here for a second. Some direction, bring it up. Just delete it. I'm just going to apply it for you guys super quickly. Mental ray, indirect lighting. And I'm going to create, and there it is. Here. Okay. There's my piece. I don't know why this one's so far up. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to be 0.5. What am I doing? It's 1 by 1. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, just space bar here. Oops. I just want to go back to this perspective. Put my film gate on here. Okay, so I see what's in the shot. And then, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's just do that for now. Take another shot. Okay, guys, it's longer than usual. Okay, that's looking a lot better. All right, I'm just going to come in here, file, save as, save image, and then we'll do a JPEG shot. Grade 10, week 11, and this is just texture play 01. All right, and make sure it's in JPEG, not alias pics or anything else for now. It's easier to work in Photoshop. Okay, so we'll say bye-bye for now. Thanks, guys. Whoa, 13 minutes. See ya. Balian out.